And we're
right back.
like baka.
Bro, do you know the last time I actually said and we right back?
When was that?
Literally like maybe 6 months ago.
You've been slacking.
I've been really slacking. If you guys don't know, and we right back is like is the way I open the Common Sense on Some Nonsense podcast, but I actually haven't recorded in like forever.
Meanwhile, speaking of opening, no, that's perfection.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So, in case you guys don't know, just understand this, that we already started the podcast and there were like a bunch of really funny moments in it, but we kind of lost the audio because technologies sometimes. So, yeah, but the vibe is good. We're feeling good. There was something you said that I'm trying to...
hope you guys enjoyed the choreography because there's a cost. We're wearing sweaters in a very hot room right now, so you guys better enjoy this video.
Yeah, so it kind of looks like we're in the abroad.
Yeah, but I mean,
but we're not in the abroad.
Don't be deceived. We did, yeah. We're not the good. Some people have said this set looks like. Wait, you did see in Nigeria? Don't worry.
Don't worry.
We got you.
We traveled to record this and we're coming back, but the room is hot, Sha. The room is hot, but it's okay. It's okay.
Let's hit it.
Yep.
Hey. So, welcome to another episode of Brotherly Banter.
Brotherly Banter.
Brotherly boom boom boom. I don't have that. I have a ka-chink.
Okay.
That's
ka-chink.
okay.
It's money.
So, a bit of context. This is 2024. The first day of 2024, and we're recording the first episode of Brotherly Banter for the year.
Yep.
Yeah, this only happens whenever we're on
together,
holidays.
Yeah.
Probably once a year, or maybe
once or twice a year.
Once or twice a year, depending on context.
Yeah.
So, hey, you're getting like a sneak peek of something that happens just like once. You might not see this again in 2024.
Yeah, so better click the like, click the subscribe, click all the buttons, leave a comment. Do all the things. Share with a friend. This is premium content between the
Erasonar brothers, like the Rooster brothers. You've heard of the Wright brothers. Now you know the Erasonar brothers.
The Erasonar brothers.
It's changing things up.
Come on.
Speaking of like button, I got some controversial hot takes about the like button.
Okay.
Do you know when it was introduced?
When was it introduced? I don't
know. It was around 2000 and I believe it's 2009. So some engineers were working on it on Facebook actually in 2004, and Mark Zuckerberg was like, nah, this button is going to decrease engagement overall because it's too easy to... Like, you think the like button has been there all around?
Right?
Yeah,
it seems like it has been there forever. It just makes sense that
makes sense. So, there's this Curiosity stream. I had the subscription for a year, and it just expired, like, yesterday. So, I mean, I hadn't...
I'm curious, was the stream worth it? You see what I did there?
Curiously, I streamed, but my stream ran dry in the middle of the year, and it only picked up close to the end. So I watched. I mean, I don't have an affiliate link for this. I mean, it'd be cool if I did, but I don't. So it's at your own discretion.
Yeah.
So I did at the beginning of the year, and I watched some very amazing things about like the real estate market, the stock exchange market, how it rose and it fell, and how like the robber barons like give me one big name that you know. The one that controlled Wall Street and everything.
The Rothschilds?
Rockefeller.
Rockefellers, yeah.
But there's other like a Goldman Sachs. I think it's Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs, and how the mafia, the American economy, they could manipulate anything.
Bruh.
So it was really fun and interesting. And this last one talked about the like button and how it just came around, and took like 3 or 4 years of continuous trying to get that project. So many people didn't even want to work on the project. But the end of the story was that they realized from data analytics that the like button ends up increasing engagement. And that's why they introduced it.
It's really interesting because if you think about it, it lets you understand how much work goes into stuff. Because if you think about the like button, it's like, is it not just to put like button?
It's just a like. In your mind, it's like it's just a like button.
It's just a like button.
A like button.
Like, why? The way you said it just now actually like opened my mind, because it's like it's actually a project.
It's actually a
it's a whole
3-year project.
Yeah.
And initially, it wasn't called the like button. Guess what it was called?
What was it called?
It was called the awesome button.
Oh, I like that they switched it to the like button.
It was called the awesome button. Like, wow, yeah.
Like button is just it just sticks.
It sticks.
Better.
Yes.
Yeah.
It goes.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, but with
and you
that,
know, just to interject, and you know why? Because there was a like button and there was a dislike button. You know why the dislike button was removed?
Why?
Because of Amy Schumer, actually.
Who? Who's that?
She's a female comedian.
Okay.
And she had her special on Netflix.
Okay.
And because I think she had said something that a lot of people didn't like.
Oh.
So people just came to her special and they didn't even watch the special. Everybody just started clicking dislike. So it was now a global decision to actually remove the dislike button.
Okay.
So that people cannot just like hate, dislike a video, because the like and the dislike button actually affects how you view a video when you open it.
Yeah.
If you see a thing has a lot of dislikes on it, you won't watch it.
Oh,
You'll be like, only people who do it out of curiosity.
Okay.
If I'm conserving data, there's no way I'm opening a video and I'm seeing like the dislike ratio is like 90%. And then I want to waste my data on this.
True,
So that's why if you go to YouTube now, you don't see a counter for the dislike. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and I think that it works for the extremes. If that video has like 10 million dislikes, I want to know why 10 million people dislike the video. But if it's like 30 dislikes to 1 like, I'm like, nah, it's not worth my time.
Yeah, but then again, that now comes into what your personality is.
Oh my gosh, that's like I actually put that on accident. Which brings us into what we wanted to talk about today.
Woo.
Yeah, that was good.
Great segue. Give
to
me
our
a round of applause.
sponsor. We don't have a sponsor yet. Hey, Oraimo, reach out to me. Let's make this happen. But no sponsor yet. So, we decided to talk about a book that could change your life for 2024. And the best book that came to mind is the last book we read in 2023. So I read it, Waimi read it. I mean, he read the summary of the book, and Mom read the book. And it's called Surrounded by Idiots. Everybody's an idiot. Like, come on, why can't you do anything right? Like, just do it like this. Like, why you have to be such an idiot?
Yeah.
Tell us a bit more about the book.
So basically, the book is saying that everybody has their own personality.
It actually sounds like we wrote this book the way we are talking about it,
dude,
but we didn't know where it's coming.
We need to like do a Nigerian version. Surrounded by mumus.
Surrounded by mumus. They stereotyped cities. Worry is red. Worry is red. Ibadan is blue.
So if you don't understand what we mean by red, blue, so the author is basically saying that a lot of people have different personalities, and that the way he categorizes them is into 4. So there are the reds. They're the yellows. They're the blues. And they're the greens. So from what because I didn't read the whole book, but I'm going to read the whole book in 2024. I read the summary of the book on Blinkist, and I don't have an affiliate link to Blinkist. We need more sponsorships, bro.
Affiliate links, bro. Yeah. Let's get on it.
We'll get on it in 2022. But 2024. Sorry that I'm going back in time. 2024.
Time traveling machine. 2024. Okay.
So it says 4. So there are reds, there are yellows, there are blues, and there are greens.
Yeah.
So the reds are like the dominant personality. So if you notice, if you are a dominant personality, you're always leading the charge to stuff. You are always the initiator. Let me not say the aggressor, but
the aggressor.
The aggressor. You have like the most energy to like get things done.
You're not scared of speaking your mind. You are not scared of controversy.
Exactly. then you're a red. Then if you're yellow, you're one of those people who are just inspiring. You like to have conversations with people to find out about them.
How are you doing?
Exactly. Then you have if you think about inspiring personalities, generally those inspiring personalities are yellows.
Yeah, like people that can command a room. Like a good example is whenever you have a crowd of people like in a room or a dinner and they're all laughing, chances are the person in the middle of that crowd is a yellow.
Yeah.
So they know how to command a crowd. Think about that uncle or that classmate who just knows how to get everybody going. That once they're there, they're like the orchestrator of either chaos or a good time.
Yeah.
So, yellows.
Yeah, those are yellows. And then there comes to me, the blues.
Blues.
So if you think about blues, I'm sorry, my voice is so much better than this, but I haven't used it in a while, so it's kind of rusty.
Get back in the studio.
Let's not even talk about that. Maybe in 2024, maybe that
dreams. I need to wake up.
I need to wake up,
'cause time is ticking. That song's actually a real song, and it's actually online. So check out "Dreams" by Titanium.
Yeah, we'll
find
the link and put it somewhere there.
Oh boy. Yeah. If you don't see the link, write in the comments, and I'll put it in case I do forget. So.
Yeah. So I'm a blue. If you think about blues are the cool personalities.
Cool.
They don't really talk
as much.
They're very cooperative. They are they don't want to cause a ruckus, but they're like supportive. If you tell them what to do, they get it done.
Yeah.
What other characteristics?
They are very meticulous, attentive to details. They are planners. They are organizers. Think of somebody who probably. I have a good example. Like one of my roommates too. Mm-hmm. He organizes his drawer like once every other week. Like he redoes everything. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? I'm reorganizing. So that's one detail. They pay attention to details. Think of like accounting or someone that just knows numbers and knows how to keep things in order and track down.
Yeah. So I'm a blue, but the thing is, when it comes to keeping order and stuff, is if you I'm scattered, but I'm arranged. Let me explain. Sorry, because some people will be like, "Oh, okay, you're scattered, but you're arranged." Oh. But the truth about it is that when my mind needs to be organized, I usually like organize my space. Mm-hmm. But like if my mind is scattered, then you see like my room is scattered and everything. So that's kind of how I am. And when I was talking to Mom about this entire like personality thing, mm-hmm. I was telling her that I literally don't know any of my friends mm-hmm. that I was the person that made the first move.
Interesting. Okay.
Like blues are not the outgoing people.
Yeah.
Most of my friends who are my friends, they're either greens or they're yellows.
Oh, okay.
Like I think Nefe is a yellow. Nefe is a yellow or a red.
He can be both.
Yeah, Nefe can
yellow,
be
red.
Yeah,
yellow.
And that's the thing is, you don't have to be stuck to one color, but there's one color that's your. You have a primary color, and then you exhibit like shades of the other
colors.
So Nefe is a yellow. A lot of my friends are like reds or yellows.
You said greens or yellows. Is it reds or yellows?
Reds or yellows. Okay. Because like. I don't want to be the person that's aggressive.
Cool, calm, chill.
Yeah. So usually most of my friends are the people like who made the first move mm-hmm. and that kind of thing. So yes. Yeah. So it's really interesting. And
that makes a lot of sense because growing up, like we had some clashes, mm-hmm. and that brings you to the last color on the list: greens. Green. Yeah, green is. I mean. I'm a green. It's the most complicated color in my opinion because it's basically the average of all the other colors. Mm-hmm. But then greens take They take feedback very personal. Like they self-depreciate themselves. always thinking, overthinking, always anxious for nothing. Basically, I think that scripture in Philippians was probably written to a green. Be anxious for nothing.
Breeze, be anxious for nothing.
So like random times where I'm just like overthinking. I think of too many things at the same time, and I'm like, okay, Toy, what is the problem? What is the problem with you right now? A bit of perfectionist, but not as. I mean, blues are more the perfectionists, but greens are. They help make things go well in a group. They're not aggressive. Mm-hmm. They hate confrontations. They like blues. They don't like confrontation, but they don't like being in the spotlight. Like they're one of the most faithful workers you can ever find. Mm-hmm. They work in the background and they are detailed in what they do. Mm-hmm. Not as detailed as blue, but
yeah.
I mean, from my perspective, you can already see what greens are, because I literally focused more on the disadvantages of greens than actually selling what greens are. So you get a picture, but greens are actually cool.
Greens are very cool. Greens are very cool. Look at this guy. Look at all the things he does. He's an absolute green, and I love him because he's a green.
Yeah.
I love you too. I feel like if you're a red, would have clashed even more.
No, I think I'm actually secondary red.
You think you're second?
Yeah.
I actually see red, because if you guys don't know, our dad was a red.
Ooh, mighty red. Mighty red. Reds are visionaries. They are also prone to tempers. But those tempers were never with us. They are with with stuff.
Your head is not correct.
Okay.
So
but Reds are revolutionaries. They know how to get a team to working, and they don't really have that much patience, but their lack of patience actually is a great blessing at times. You're talking about that.
Yeah, but the odd thing is, I think that was actually fairly patient. Maybe with us.
Yeah, with us. And it was very encouraging with us.
Yeah, it was very encouraging with us. Yeah, so
like he's the kind of person that can think of a new idea, because he was a doctor and he ran a hospital, Group Christian Medical Center.
Yeah,
the kind of guy that he would think of an idea today and implement it tomorrow.
Yeah,
unless I have these growth spurts, or what do you call it, productivity spurts. I have those periods like 2 or 3 or 4 days, or maybe a week or two, when I am just like everything that enters my mind becomes reality.
Yeah,
and then I have the other phases when I'm just everything just crumbling at the same time. It's like so he can think of an idea today, and by Thursday the idea is already implemented.
Yeah, he's sharp.
It's like implemented, like he's already moving.
Yeah, super red.
Yeah.
Just for the people who don't know, his birthday would have been tomorrow. I don't know when you're gonna watch this.
Oh wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow.
Yeah, his birthday would have been tomorrow, the 2nd of January. He would have been 60.
Yeah.
So it's.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh dang.
Yeah, really.
Oh wow.
Yeah, all the things are just colliding. It's cool. We try not to get emotional.
Yeah. He was in the front lines of COVID-19 during the pandemic, and as an anesthesiologist, and for a time he headed the COVID-19 squad of Delta State, or Warri, the Warri chapter. So he passed away from COVID in 2020 in July 15th.
July 15th. Yeah.
So I mean, he shaped our lives. One of the greatest men that we know.
Yeah, we know. Yes, and he was definitely red.
Yeah.
And it's so interesting how even, because I was asking my mom a question, because I think my mom's a red as well.
Yep.
So we're just laughing at how my dad is a red, my mom is a red, but then they both gave birth to a green and a blue.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering how that could have happened. But it's just understanding, like, people are different.
Yeah.
Circumstances are different, and how people live their lives is different.
Yeah.
And the reason this book is like so important and transformational is because I believe in understanding yourself, you understand the world.
Yeah.
And when you understand yourself and you have a general framework of other people, it will make your life simplified by understanding. If you understand, oh, this person is a red, I'm a green, this is how I need to interact with a red. Reds don't like plenty story.
Yeah.
Go straight to the point. So instead of me telling you, oh, good afternoon, how was your day?
Just give it
How's
to
your
me.
family?
What do you want?
Just straight, like, yeah, pleasantries are nice, respect, yes sir, all those things. But then straight to the point for a red. A green or a blue might want more like conversational, like ease me into it. Don't just shatter my confidence by telling me you didn't do this well. You can just tell me like, oh, these are the positive sides I see to what your performance was, and here are some things you can improve
on. Yeah. So what I just did was that I literally paused everything and click play again. So like a video game moment where
saving?
Like in case you die.
Yeah, exactly.
Game.
What was that thing called again? I don't remember.
Game point or
we did play a lot of video games.
No, we did not.
Because of my father.
So we were supposed to get a PS2 and like they declined.
Yeah, they declined, but.
Oh wow! Oh my gosh! You people don't understand what just happened right now. Whoa. Wow. Okay. Maybe I don't know if this part will make it to the end, but the audio is still on. But legitimately, bro, the video just stopped after we did the safety mode. Wow. Okay. Let's pause. Oh wow. So that was interesting.
That was very interesting.
Yeah. Oh wow.
So just in case the audio from what just happened like a few seconds ago doesn't make it. Literally Toya just saved a portion of the video we're doing so that we don't lose it. Yeah. And like 10 seconds later, the
second video that we just started shooting just ended. Oh, the tears and the pain we had just avoided. Oh, Jesus, thank you. Sometimes you got to be led by the Spirit of the Lord.
Hallelujah, somebody.
Those who are led by the Spirit of God are the sons of God.
Yes. Amen to that.
So,
yeah.
The concept of idiots and colors actually affects how you give feedback. Like for greens are, they take feedback the hardest. So whatever you say gently with the green. Like they already know the mistakes they made, so you don't even need to overpoint it out. But usually knowing a mistake doesn't mean that they're going to do anything to change that mistake. So being gentle with the greens, but reds, they just want you to give it to them. And something I learned from this book is that it really made me very happy. Reds, they like confrontation. So reds are people that are very aggressive, and standing up to a red doesn't make them angry at you. It actually makes them respect you more.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that part really changed a lot for me, because there was a time I stood up to somebody and I didn't know if my relationship with the guy was ruined forever. But now reading that book, I'm like, oh, so you mean that just standing up to them actually made them respect me more? I'm like, bro, I'm ready for reds this year. I'm ready for you people. Anybody, I'm ready. That my secondary red will come out. We meet there. We meet.
Yeah, what I've learned in life is standing up for yourself when you know you're correct.
Yeah,
is important. Because if you let people walk over you when you know you are correct and you don't think you are wrong, it will lead them into a false sense of security that what they are saying is correct.
Yeah.
So you need to defend yourself sometimes. Sometimes it's okay to be like, okay, fine, just say what you want to say and let's go. But then when you think you are correct and what they are saying does not align with what you think you've done correctly, it's okay to stand up and be like, no, I did X, Y, Z, Z. You're saying I should have done X, Y, Z. This is exactly what I did. So what do you want from me that is different from this?
Yes.
And that healthy pushback, sometimes people need it because it's sweet to be shouting.
But that pushback is necessary.
Yeah,
and blues and greens usually just hide, like not really hide, just like conversation. So just shut down.
Yeah,
that's why like the silent treatment. If he gives, I think who reacts worse to silent treatment, blue or green? No, a yellow also reacts to silent treatment.
Yellow is because they're so inspiring. Silent treatments, I think, would drive them crazy.
Yeah, because they like people and like people to like them.
Yeah,
and just ignoring them is like
shooting them in the foot.
yeah, ignoring a yellow is like
yeah.
or one of the worst things. Don't be mean, guys.
Yeah.
This is 2024. Don't think what I know what you're thinking. Stop it.
Stop it.
Be nice.
Yeah. I don't know if blues. Personally, I don't. If you don't want to talk to me, go right ahead. I don't have energy. I don't have energy. If we fought they are not ready to talk. On my way, you are ready to talk. I'm here. I'm just sure. Maybe, but I don't know. Maybe if that's a fully blue characteristic.
Would you say you have a secondary color?
My secondary color will probably be yellow.
Okay. Yeah.
I think my secondary, depending on the environment, I think I am inspiring.
Yeah.
Depending on the environment. Yeah.
You see how different we are.
Yeah.
Blue and yellow. Green and red.
We're different, but I think we've our relationship has reached the point of like extreme respect.
Yeah.
Where we understand, we annoy each other from time to time, but I think
the limits.
But I think also with we're very quick. I think we don't let things fester.
Yeah.
Not
anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. Like I remember, like he annoyed me like was it 2 or 3 days ago? Like yes, I was on I was on the phone calling like a client or something.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I was on the phone calling a client, and then because I hate phone calls. Let me just say it. I hate phone calls. I hate interactions with people I don't know. So like usually there's a kind of like uncertainty in my voice when I start talking to you. I'm trying to tell you to do something when you don't know who I am. So I was like talking to the person, and my inflection went up
at the end.
My inflection went up at the end.
Like this?
Like this? So usually when you have certainty, you ask a question and you don't
Your name is Matthew.
Your name is Matthew.
Your name is Matthew?
If you listen to it, your name is Matthew there's an uncertainty to it, and the person, even if the person's name is Matthew, they'll be like, who wants to know you? I am Matthew.
Yeah.
But if you just say your name is Matthew, it's like, my name is Matthew. So there's an importance for confidence in what you're saying, and the inflection of your voice mentions that. So Toya had seen my inflection go up, and he made the observation, and he was clear in the conversation to me. It was like, wait, was that inflection up
on purpose?
On purpose? Him trying to soft land it like
that
was not necessary.
That's a great thing. That's a great thing.
he really wanted to tell me that wasn't necessary, but I got defensive. I was like, oh yeah, I don't like phone calls, and then as soon as he finished saying that, I needed to call somebody else.
Oh, it's still recording.
It's still recording?
Yeah, it's still recording.
Okay. I needed to call somebody else, and I adjusted immediately. He said that. And then after the calls had finished, I went up to him, I hugged him, and I was like, I'm sorry I got defensive about that. And then we hugged it out and just had the conversation about it really quickly. So it's just something in our relationship that has built where we just immediately just adjust. We don't want things to fester. If I annoy you, maybe take a breather to like compose yourself so that you don't see anything like super irrational. And then, but I also think that we weren't raised to talk first and think later. I think we're very calculated with how we talk.
Calculated. Words are very, very important. Your choice of words, your placement of words, the timing of words, the silence is very important. So.
I think that's one thing that we definitely have in common, because even when I'm angry, I keep quiet, and I don't want to regret saying I don't, because I've realized, this is not a big realization, but you really can't take words back.
No, you can't.
You can say I'm sorry, but that word is already the word is already in the air. It has already been said,
and it comes from a place inside. So it's from the inside. It's not just. It didn't just happen.
It didn't just happen. Exactly. So I've learned with my life to be very calculated with how I say things. Like even if I'm boiling, I would rather not say anything in the moment and really like think through what I want to say. so that I soft land it as much as possible.
Yeah.
So that we can live in harmony after the thing is done. So yeah, but yeah, that's how I am.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, so we can start winding down this episode. Just go read the book.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot just from this book about why I act the way I do, and I learned that sometimes it's okay to take it easy with myself because I am very demanding on myself.
Yeah, nobody understands how demanding Toya is on himself than he is. Yeah. Sometimes I see the amount of stuff Toya takes on, and I give him like a gentle reminder that this thing is more important, Sha. But I know for a fact that he has done the calculation in his head. Yeah. But I think sometimes he just needs that external.
Yeah, I overstretch myself.
Yeah.
Sure, I can.
Yeah.
Sure,
I think I can do it. I think so. Sometimes he just needs that healthy extra voice, like, bro. Yeah. You probably don't want to do that.
Yeah, I mean, when I say I can't do it, I'm right. I can.
You can.
The cost. What's the cost of me doing it on myself
and the quality of everything else that you're trying to do? Yeah. So
I mean, even if it's quality, I know that if I'm doing something, I know I can make.
You can churn out good quality on everything.
I'm good enough quality for what I want. So I'll calculate and okay. Do I really? I could do this 99%, but really, 70% is still an A. Exactly. And I am not like that. I'm actually a perfectionist. But in my mind, when I do that, all the 70% they still add up to 100%.
I understand it.
So I'm still a perfectionist, just not in the way the traditional sense of it.
I completely get it. Yeah.
An A in life.
Good. It's good. I always love these things that we do. I think the space between them makes them as quality as they are. Yeah. But I also think that if we found a way to be around each other more often, it will still be quality.
Still quality.
Yeah, it will still be quality.
Around each other and getting someone to edit and or framing, other things. Like just take away the mechanical aspects of that and just make it fluid.
If it was literally just us sitting down here and having conversations, I think we can have like 500-hour conversations.
We could.
But then definitely. If we have the 500-hour conversation, who's going to edit it down to? It's going to.
No, thank you. Yeah, about that.
Yeah, so it's good.
Okay, guys. So happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Make some good plans. I mean, many people say resolutions. Just make some good resolutions / plans. Yeah. I don't want to get into resolutions.
Yeah, I don't like. I'm the kind of person that thinks that years are good markers, but it's still a day to the next. Yeah. So if you make a quote unquote resolution on the 14th of April, it's still as good as making a resolution at the 1st January. Yes. The important thing is follow through. Follow through. Like Rome wasn't built in a day. Yeah. Your dream is not going to be built in a day either. Yeah. It needs constant work.
That's right. So, progress over perfection.
Yeah. Yes. He just did a side job to tell me to be consistent. It's fine. It's fine. But he's correct. He's correct.
Go and check out the podcast, Progress Over Perfection. Yeah. Go check it out. And speaking of that, thank you everybody, because right now we're looking at close to 500 subscribers. Okay, it's 450 something, but it's going to be 500 subscribers on the Average African Kid podcast. Musical Kinetics is over 1,000.
Nice.
I mean, I should not use numbers to view things, but comparing where we were last year around this time, it's a big jump. So thank you all.
I like how you're saying we, but I am not, like, the hard work in building that distance has little to nothing to do with me, because those are his channels, because he is the Average African Kid and he is the music kineticist. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Let's go with that. I just stumbled over my words from there. So yes, if this podcast provided any value for you, if you just enjoyed us talking, please share with a friend.
Hit
like, hit subscribe. Those things help the algorithm to promote our video to more people. So
Yeah, and the one that really interests me is the comment. So the comment is, it helps algorithm, but for me the comments are like the way of realizing I'm dealing with real people, so that like you give a feedback like, oh, I like this part about the episodes. It's encouraging, like seeing something like that. It gives insight on what next to make, or just makes you feel good, like, oh wow, someone actually gained something from this.
Exactly.
Or like you read the book and you came back and like, oh yeah, I actually read the book you talked about, and oh wow, it's actually good. So something like that encourages.
Yeah. I think, I don't know if I should say this on here, but I think a cool idea for us, for what we've done now, is to actually like go through the book together in conversation, like, oh, chapter 1 is about this, and then we'll break it down.
Oh, okay.
And then like use like real life applications of how we've like had conversations with people and how we dealt with people, that kind of thing.
Okay. So
it would be like a whole full episode. It doesn't have to be on the Brotherly Banter thing, but I think that would be a cool idea. But
if you like that, leave a comment like, okay, I would like to see something like that.
Yes, so we can have more conversations like that. I think that's the next foray that I might get into.
Okay, we'll see. You talked about book reviews.
Exactly.
So you stumbled on what's the name of the app you use?
Blinkist. Yeah,
yes.
Blinkist.
Affiliate link coming soon.
Affiliate link coming soon. Fingers crossed.
Okay, guys, stay blessed. Stay safe. And stay amazing.
Stay amazing.
Where is that outro? Hey, oh. And we out.